Good evening and welcome to your trusted nightly health guide from Noor Shah TV, where your well-being, especially after age 60, is our highest priority. Tonight's special feature dives deep into an essential topic that many overlook: the surprising foods you should absolutely avoid on an empty stomach after 60, and what to eat instead to protect your gut, heart, joints, and energy levels as the body changes with age. Because while many believe that starting the day with healthy items is always safe, the truth is that certain seemingly innocent foods can trigger inflammation, stomach distress, and even blood sugar spikes when consumed first thing in the morning, especially for older adults whose digestive strength, acid balance, and gut flora shift significantly with time. Let's start with the first item that might be sabotaging your mornings without you even realizing it: raw tomatoes. Yes, wild tomatoes are celebrated for their lycopene, which supports heart health and fights oxidative stress. Eating them on an empty stomach can spell trouble for seniors, because they contain high levels of tannic acid, a compound that can increase stomach acidity and cause sharp gastric pain, bloating, or even acid reflux in older adults with sensitive digestion or underlying GERD. And the seeds can irritate the lining of the stomach or exacerbate existing ulcers. So instead of biting into raw tomatoes early in the day, consider gently cooking them with olive oil and combining them with a small portion of protein like soft eggs or lentils to neutralize the acid and buffer the stomach lining. The second item on this list is even more surprising. Bananas, often seen as the perfect breakfast fruit, are actually not ideal to consume on an empty stomach, especially after 60, because they are high in natural sugars and magnesium, which can cause an instant energy spike followed by a sluggish crash. And for those with blood pressure concerns or on medications like diuretics, the high potassium load can also be risky when unbuffered by other nutrients. What's more, the high sugar content can ferment quickly in the gut if eaten alone, potentially leading to gas, bloating, or irregularity. So instead, if you love bananas, pair them with a spoon of unsweetened nut butter or Greek yogurt to provide fat and protein for balance. Moving on to the third item that may shock you: coffee, particularly black coffee, on an empty stomach, which many people over 60 rely on as their morning ritual. Yet it's one of the harshest things you can expose your digestive system to first thing in the morning, especially if you haven't had any water beforehand, because coffee stimulates acid production, and when there's no food present in the stomach to absorb that acid, it can lead to heartburn, bloating, and long-term erosion of the stomach lining, not to mention a spike in cortisol levels, the body's stress hormone, which can interfere with hormone balance, blood pressure, and even memory in older adults. So instead, start your morning with a glass of warm water with lemon or a pinch of pink salt. Wait 20 to 30 minutes, and then enjoy your coffee with a small portion of breakfast like oats or toast with avocado, and you'll notice improved digestion and reduced jitteriness. Now the fourth food to watch out for is citrus fruit like oranges or grapefruits, which are undeniably rich in vitamin C and antioxidants, but when consumed on an empty stomach, particularly by those over 60, they can irritate the gastric lining and cause bloating, acid reflux, or even cramps, especially if there are underlying issues like gastritis, ulcers, or irritable bowel conditions. And citrus can also interfere with certain medications including calcium channel blockers used for blood pressure, so it's wise to consume citrus mid-morning or as part of a larger meal rather than immediately after waking. And if you crave a refreshing fruit in the morning, consider low-acid options like papaya or stewed apples, which are gentler on the digestive tract and still offer fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. Now that we've reviewed what not to eat, let's shift our focus to the best foods older adults can embrace in the morning to nourish the body gently and prepare the system for optimal function throughout the day. First on that list is soaked oats or overnight oats, which are soft on the stomach and rich in beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that lowers cholesterol and supports digestion, especially beneficial for adults managing weight, blood sugar, or heart health. Combine them with flax seeds, chia seeds, or walnuts for added omega-3 fats and lignans, which support joint and brain function, and add cinnamon to help stabilize blood sugar levels. Eggs are another excellent morning choice because they're packed with complete protein, support muscle preservation, and provide choline for brain health, which is especially important for memory and cognition after age 60. And can be prepared softly boiled, poached, or scrambled with a touch of olive oil and spinach to enhance nutrient density without being too heavy. For those seeking a plant-based option, a warm bowl of mung dal or lentil porridge with turmeric and cumin offers comfort, fiber, and plant protein while also being easy to digest. And let's not forget hydration. A tall glass of water with soaked fennel seeds or a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar diluted in warm water can support digestion, reduce bloating, and stimulate metabolism before breakfast, and this is especially important at night as well. If you find yourself waking up with leg cramps, dry mouth, or fatigue, it may be due to evening dehydration or blood sugar imbalances, so try sipping herbal teas like chamomile or fenugreek before bedtime, and avoid late-night snacks that are high in sugar or salt, which can disturb sleep quality and raise blood pressure overnight. As we age, our digestive system slows down, our metabolism changes, and our tolerance for certain foods fluctuates. This is why timing and food combinations matter even more, and understanding these principles not only prevents discomfort but also gives you more energy, clearer thinking, and better moods throughout the day. Speaking of mood, studies show that a poor start to the day, such as consuming inflammatory foods first thing in the morning, can lead to higher levels of stress, brain fog, and even sadness in older adults, especially those living alone or managing chronic health conditions. So creating a supportive morning routine centered on hydration, balanced nutrition, gentle movement, and uplifting thoughts can be a powerful tool for long-term health. You might wonder, can one banana or tomato really have such an impact? The answer is yes. When your digestive fire is low and your body is already managing multiple medications, even small food triggers can accumulate and cause real harm over time. This is why it's not just about avoiding the bad foods but about creating a pattern of nourishing, mindful eating that honors the changes your body has gone through. So consider building your morning around calming practices like sitting by the window for natural light, breathing deeply for 2 minutes, and saying a positive affirmation like, "Today, I choose peace and energy," then enjoy a small, well-balanced meal that supports your healing and strength. If you're on medication, it's also wise to confirm with your doctor whether certain foods interfere with absorption. Calcium-rich items like dairy can block certain antibiotics, and grapefruit can affect cholesterol drugs. So always double-check and maintain a food medicine journal. Finally, remember that aging is not about decline. It's about refinement, wisdom, and strength built slowly through daily choices, and avoiding these 4 foods on an empty stomach isn't about restriction. It's about respect, honoring your body's changing needs, and offering it the care and rhythm it deserves. So tonight, as you prepare for rest or wind down with reflection, let this be your new awareness. Tomorrow morning, you'll begin not with guesswork or habit but with clear, supportive actions that fuel your energy, protect your heart, calm your gut, and empower your mind. Thank you for joining this evening's Health Insight on Noor Shah TV. If you found this video helpful or enlightening, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you never miss these powerful messages made just for you.